Good morning, dear children. In the previous 2 chapters of English grammar, we studied about what a sentence is and also about its kind. Hope you all remember what we studied. Today, we are going to learn a little more about a sentence, and for that we are going to study about what a subject and a predicate is and how to determine the subject in different types of sentences. So, let us begin.
In a sentence, a subject is a person or a thing that performs an action. It may consist of only one word or a group of words. We will see this in an example. Naveen went to the station to drop his father. Who went to the station to drop his father? It is Naveen. So, Naveen is the subject here. Let us see another example. The beautiful peacocks danced in the rain. Who danced in the rain? The beautiful peacocks. So, in the first sentence, Naveen is the subject, and in the second, it is the beautiful peacocks. Now we come to what is a predicate. A predicate tells us what the subject is or does. It usually begins with a verb. Now here, the puppy sleeps in the basket. So, what does the puppy do? Sleeps in the basket. This is the predicate. And the subject here is, who sleeps in the basket? It is the puppy. Okay. So, to sum up, we see a subject is a person or thing that performs an action, and the predicate tells us what the subject does. Now we come to the different types of sentences and how do we find out the subject in the different types of sentences. First, we take up declarative sentence. So, here in a declarative sentence, which is a statement, you might remember definitely, the subject comes before the verb. We can find the subject by asking the question who or what before the verb. For example, the injured man was taken to the hospital. Here we said that the subject comes before the verb. So, the verb here is taken. So, the subject is the injured man, and it also answers the question who was taken to the hospital? It is the injured man. Let us take another example. The mouse ate the cheese and ran away. So, here the verb is ate and the subject comes before the verb. So, it is the mouse. And if we ask the question, who ate the cheese and ran away? It is the mouse, which is the subject here. The clouds floated peacefully across the blue sky. So, verb again is floated and the subject comes before the verb, that is the clouds. And it also answers the question, what floated peacefully across the blue sky? It is the clouds. Now we come to the next type of sentences, that is interrogative sentence, that is a question. So, in this, in an interrogative sentence, the subject comes after the helping verb. So, you may ask, what is a helping verb? Helping verb is a word which comes along with the main verb. In some of the sentences we find it like, the boy is crying. Here the main verb is crying and the helping verb is. So here is, are, am, was, has, have are some of the helping verbs. Now let us see it in an example. Is Karan in town? So we said that in an interrogative sentence, the subject comes after the helping verb. Here the helping verb is. So the subject is Karan. Next example, have the teachers gone on a picnic? Here again the helping verb is have, and so the subject is the teachers. The next one, are the puppies for sale? So again here the helping verb is are and it is followed by the subject, which is the puppies. Have the guests arrived? Here again have is the helping verb and the subject is followed, that is the guests. So we have also seen the interrogative sentences. Now we come to the imperative sentence. So in an imperative sentence, the subject you is implied. Implied means it is hidden. That is, even if it is not written, we consider it to be there in the sentence. Like, the sentence is come in. So who should come in? You. So the subject here is you. So although it is not included in the sentence, but you is the subject here. Next sentence, lend me your dictionary. So who will lend me the dictionary? It is again you. So you is the subject here. The next sentence, go to your room. Who will go to the room? It is again you. Be quiet. Now who should be quiet? It is you. So we have also seen how we find the subject in an imperative sentence. Now we come to exclamatory sentence. So to find the subject in an exclamatory sentence, we ask who or what does the action. And a part of the predicate comes before the subject. We will see it in the example. Oh, how hot the weather is. So, oh, how hot is the predicate, and if you ask the question, what is very hot? It is the weather. So, here the weather is the subject. Oh, how delicious the cake is. What is very delicious? It is the cake. So, the cake is the subject. What a brilliant answer she gave. Who gave a brilliant answer? It is she. So she is the subject here. What a beautiful painting he has made. Who has made a beautiful painting? It is he. So he is the subject here. So we have seen how to find the subject in all the different types of sentences. Now there are some exceptions, like there are some sentences which begin with there is or there are. We should keep in mind that these words do not indicate the subject of the sentence, although they emphasize on the actual subject. See the example here. There is someone at the door. So who is at the door? someone at the door. So someone is the subject here. There is a large envelope on the table. So what is there on the table? A large envelope. So that is the subject here. So this is all about how we determine the subject of a given sentence, be it declarative, imperative, interrogative or exclamatory. So now do the assignment given and also write the rules to determine the subject in different types of sentences in your grammar notebook. Thank you, children.